What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe.
Hey, so there's a pretty fun New Orleans Saints rumor going around right now, and it has to do with a former LSU great and future Hall of Famer, I think, right? Patrick Peterson? Would you say future Hall of Famer? I guess that's actually maybe a bit.
It's certainly a conversation.
Yeah, I guess it's actually a bit more up for grabs than I'm painting it as. But look, the point being, Patrick Peterson, still a free agent. On his podcast, he says he will definitely be ready when he eventually lands with a team. And I got to say, now that Sean Payton's out, the New Orleans Saints continue to explore LSU players. Of course, Tyrann Mathieu's already there. We know about Tyrann Mathieu and Patrick Peterson's relationship. There's some talk out there that both the Chiefs and the Saints are interested. What do you think about Patrick Peterson's fit on the New Orleans Saints? I love it from I'm an LSU fan standpoint, and I love the Tyrann and Patrick relationship, and I would love for them to get to play together and have this guy who was such a hero around these parts come back and don a Louisiana-based uniform once again. I just don't know how realistic it is if he wants to only play corner, which he said he would prefer cornerback, and he can't play corner and safety.
He played safety last year.
Yeah, and I mean, safety maybe it starts to make sense. Corner, I don't see where there would be a role for him here.
No, that was going to be my thought was he can probably still give you something to an NFL team. I don't think there's any question about that, but how much can he give to the Saints knowing where they're already at, where they've got three corners that they feel really good about. You draft Kool-Aid McKinstry, who can play both. He can play safety. He can play corner. They love their safeties in Tyrann and Jordan Howden. So I don't really know where Pat Pete would fit in on this Saints roster.
Maybe Howden.
Hey, you could be a Bush League Bowl.
Safety depth.
Take that.
Unfortunately, it does feel like the Chiefs kind of make more sense in more ways than one, right?
Yeah.
With the exit of L'Jarius Sneed, they can use some additional depth there. Also, Pat P played for a Super Bowl with Arizona, correct? Has he won a Super Bowl? He wasn't on the Arizona Super Bowl team? Oh, he was on the one that lost to the Saints?
No, the Arizona team that lost to the Steelers, that was my rookie year.
Yeah, that was 08 with Warner.
Okay, so
because we lost to the Steelers in the second round, and they went and won it.
So he doesn't have a ring.
No.
So he's probably going to go to the Chiefs then. I mean, that would make they seem to have more of a need of him. And if you want to win a ring, you go team up with Patrick Mahomes and do everything you can to try to help lead in that way. But again, if you are a Saints fan out there, you're an LSU fan, you love both teams, you love Patrick Peterson, you love Tyrann Mathieu, there is some scuttlebutt out there that Pat P could end up in New Orleans. It's just hard to exactly see what the vision would be. It would probably just simply be safety depth. Though with a young guy like Jordan Howden, a young corner coming in the league like Kool-Aid McKinstry, I think there's some value there as well from a leadership standpoint and development that Pat P could bring. Mac Lindsay says, I need Pat P to come here and wear 28 so I can wear my Adrian Peterson jersey. You have a Saints Adrian Peterson jersey? That's some real sicko stuff, Mac Lindsay. That's excellent. Joe LeBlanc, what's the deal with Sean Payton and LSU? Why the alleged dislike for LSU? I don't really think he had any dislike. I'm just joking. I think a lot. I think there was not dislike. I think sometimes he maybe felt that taking shots on guys in a UDFA role was maybe not worth it because I don't think he wants to be answering questions by guys who probably aren't going to be on the team anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Ever since Al Woods, they just did not ever.
Al Woods, wow.
Remember, Al Woods was at camp with the Saints, cut him.
He played 15 years.
Yeah, he's still in the league.
Yeah.
So yeah, outside after Al Woods, they just never really did it again. So I don't know. But again, I think it was mainly. I don't think there's really any animus there.
Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.